The state of Odisha lies on the east coast of India. Its Bay of Bengal coastline makes it vulnerable to cyclones frequently. Phalin in October 2013 was one such disaster. Phalin and the flood that followed it devastated many blocks of Ganjam and other parts of Odisha. It broke the backbone of the economically backward class and left most of them without a roof over their head. In this hour of their helplessness, CYSD and NGO extended a helping hand. First of all, to maintain transparency, village disaster management committees were formed in the 40 targeted villages. It is they who decided key strategies and selected the deserving beneficiaries for support. Project staff meetings were held regularly to update the progress of work. Several activities were worked out to bring the vulnerable beneficiaries and the communities back on their feet. The whole idea behind this project was to make them self-sufficient and to prepare them to face any natural disaster in the future. In the aftermath of Phalin, non-food item kits were distributed to poor families. The kit included tarpaulin, utensils, detergent, blanket, solar torch, water filter, mosquito net, along with other basic items.
सब जाक भांगी आम घर द्वार सब तिंति जाइला घोड़िया पारी सोया किछि नथिला से कम्बल पाल एरा सब दरकार होइला।
अच्छा ए सब जिंस भितर आपन को जिंस बेसी भलो लागु छी मते कहलो
बेसी भलो लाइट कम्बल साबुन।
As a first step, 750 of the poorest and most vulnerable families were covered under the unconditional cash transfer of Rs 7,500 through bank accounts. The beneficiaries were only women and mostly widows, divorcees and women heading landless families. To provide regular income for poor families, cash for work activities were taken up. 1,565 families were involved in this work and 60,288 man-days were generated in the process. Land development of farmers was also included in this program. Secondly, it helped to create community assets like roads, drains, canals and ponds which were either built or renovated for community use. The beneficiaries were provided with identity cards and weekly payment was made to them regularly. Paddy seeds were given to beneficiaries and improved methods of cultivation such as SRI and line sowing was taught to the farmers. Vegetable seeds were provided mainly to the self-help groups. It included brinjal, lady's finger, bitter gourd, pumpkin and other varieties. To restore the traditional work of the rural artisans in the villages, support was provided to bamboo craftsmen, carpenters, icon makers, masons, blacksmiths and potters in the form of tools and materials. Creche facility was created for the working mothers on work sites where cooked food, safe drinking water and play material was made available to the children. 40 child-friendly space centers were opened in the operational villages for the Phalin affected children with teaching and play materials to bring back the traumatized children to the mainstream of education. Many children benefited from this activity and were absorbed by Anganwadis and primary schools. Water and sanitation received much attention under the WASH program. Work camps were organized in the villages for cleaning drains, village roads, schools, Anganwadi centers and water sources. More than 4,000 community members participated in this activity to restore the wash facilities in the villages. Dustbins were provided to villages for safe disposal of solid waste. Wash meetings, orientations, trainings, cultural shows and Wash Mela were organized in the village to create awareness regarding safe hygiene practices. Water quality testing was regularly done by the volunteers in the operational villages and took necessary actions in case of any contaminations. Water sources like open wells were repaired and disinfected to provide safe drinking water to the people. Defunct tube wells were also repaired and a platform built around it. Tube well repairing training was conducted for the volunteers and community leaders for regular maintenance. A year after Phalin, of October 12, 2013, the film takes a look at some of these villages. This village received non-food item kit, unconditional cash transfer and wash activities. For livelihood support, they were given 2 bundles of bamboo and tools to begin their work.
सब किणिलु किणिगिरी जा काम लगेलु केते पैसा से पैसा रा बाउंस पते तांगा देले देला पर हम किणा किणी करिगिरी एबे जाई चलो
फाइलिन रे हमर सब नष्ट हो गेला CYSD प्लान तरफ आमको किसी साहाय्य देले सेथिरु आमे विभिन्न प्रकार गोटे बुजुलारू पाइलु जे खाइबा पीवा बासन कुसन लुगापटा कमल टर्च लाइट सहित आमको देले सेथिरे आम किछि दिन चलिला परे आउ थरे 7500 आमको समस्त को देले तापरे आमको बाउंस 2 बंडल देले सेथिरे आमे बाउंस पर काम करी किछि दिन चलिला परे हमर कटारी आउ काती आ सेथिरे गोटे एथिरे गोटे देले गाँ सफा सुतरा रहया पई आसी कहले आमे मिलिमिसी खाई सफा करू।
The CYSD volunteers reached out to near inaccessible rural areas inhabited by the tribal community. This is one such village. The villagers here received non-food item kits, unconditional cash transfer, cash for work support, paddy seeds and wash activities, including disinfection of the wells.
घर सब उड़ी पड़ेलानी सब जाक साड़ फल सब जाक एला गोटा गुटी कर सफर करी आम रही आज्ञा आउ जहाँ बुणा बुणी करते आज्ञा जो धान चाउल जना कांगुस एगुराक सब सब ना कि नहीं खट होगा सब जाक नहीं गले आमती कष्ट करा बोले आम चिंता लगे आम सरपंच भी देखिए आसते नहीं क्या को सभ्य मेम्बर टिके आम गाँव आसिया ना प्रकाश आज्ञा आसिक आसिक बुझाबुझी कर कौन किंत खाइबे किंत पीबे से सब जाक आसिक से कर गले ताकू ଦେଇକିରି ପାଲ ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ବାଲ୍ଟି ଲାଇଟ୍ ଆଉ ଥାଳି ଡିକ୍ଚି ସେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଟଙ୍କା 7,500 ଲେଖେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେ ତାର ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚରେ ପଳେଇଲା ଦେହରେ ରୋଗରେ ଜ୍ୱରରେ ସେ ବନ୍ୟା ପୂର୍ବ ଯେମିତି ହେଇଗଲେ ସେଇଟା ଜ୍ୱର ରୋଗରେ ସେଇଟା ସବୁ ନେଇଗଲେ କାମ ହେଲା ଟଙ୍କା ପାଇଛନ୍ତି ଯାହାର କେତେ କାର 3,000 କାର 4,000 ଏମିତି ପାଇଛନ୍ତି।
In this village, several measures were undertaken for their benefit. In the Cash for Work program, a road to the well was built and the well was provided with a platform. Another road leading to the pond was built under the Cash for Work program and the pond was renovated. In their backyard, they now grow various vegetables.
गाई गोरु कुतरा मरीगले छेली केतुरा मरीगले धान फसल नष्ट हो गला आम एनजीओ वाला आसते चेक फेक देले 7,500 पाइले डाक्टर खाना गले पिला केतुरा नहीं रोगी देखले नाना प्रकार खाद्यपान कौन लुगापड़ा तो ना खाद्यपान किले लुगापड़ा किणिले हाँ ये माटी काम लगेले माटी काम लगेले किए दिन काम से दिन टका पाइले केते 1,000 2,000 1,500 की केती काम कर हाँ गाँ सफा मत है।
In this tribal village, an approach road was built by the villagers under the Cash for Work and other financial support was provided. Initially, they were given non-food item kits and unconditional cash transfer support. With the seeds provided by CYSD, they now grow vegetables that has become an additional source of income for them. We visited a group of children in this village who had attended the child-friendly space after the cyclone. Improved method of agriculture like SRI and line sowing, application of organic manure and independent irrigation system is the hallmark of this DNT colony village. With paddy seeds provided by CYSD and canal and reservoir built under the Cash for Work program, the villagers now prepare organic manure for use. In a drum supplied by the NGO, cow dung, neem leaves and other organic matter are left to decay. It is then used in the field. 2 physically challenged persons here were given special aid to manage their business. Life goes on. After 1 year of Phalin, the community's confidence and strength is restored now. The interventions by CYSD has helped the affected communities to restore their livelihoods, maximize use of village resources, improve their living conditions and connect to the government programs. They are all united and pledged to be together in the event of any calamity and disaster. Things seem to be looking up for them.